Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo 6. It is your girl, the hippie healer, and tonight I'm gonna get started with my Libras. I was doing What's the Tea Tuesday yesterday, but I decided I ain't doing that today, okay? I didn't get to get all the signs done, but I kind of wanted to switch the deck that I use. So today I'm working with my True Emotional deck, and if I'm gonna try to incorporate, sometimes it's hard to try to make everything fit in 10 minutes. Try to incorporate angel numbers for advice, okay? But let's just see what's going on. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Libras. Clear and accurate messages for my Libras. What is it that they want to? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Alright, let's see what's going on, Libra. Clear and accurate messages for my Libras. What's going on with my Libras? This is like situational oracle cards, y'all. So, let's see what's going on. It says spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. So please keep in mind that take what resonates to you in your situation, leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit. And also just keep in mind that our readings are timeless. So this can apply to past, present, or future. However, the energy that I'm channeling right now, I'm talking to a Libra who is maybe currently in the midst of a spiritual awakening. And the part of the spiritual awakening that Libra that you're in is an ego death. As somebody who has been through an ego death, dark night of the soul, ego death, those are some of the hardest phases of the spiritual awakening. Ego death is exactly what it sounds like. It's a death of the ego, but it's not necessarily a death of the ego because the ego never goes anywhere necessarily. However, what happens is it's like more like a situation where you start to operate more from your higher self, or at the very least you get to a point where you can identify what actions, thoughts, habits come from your ego, and what thoughts, habits, and actions are coming more from like your higher self, and your heart space is a better way to put it. Ego death also can consist of a lot of loss and endings. We are currently in the year, hold on y'all. We are currently in year 9, so this is the year of endings as it is. So endings of cycles, endings of, even internal endings, ending of cycles, ending of relationships, friendships, all types of things. It says legal matters, divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic tickets. So Libra, you can be going through a lot right now. It's like internal and external, like you may be going through a lot right now. But what's so funny is it says legal matter, and the scales are here. I do feel like something is going to happen where you do get your Libra scales back balanced. But for a lot of you all right now, you're just in a transitional period of your life. Oh, wow. Oh, my God, Libra. This is what just came out. Faith, healing, meditation, praying. Aw. A lot of you are just really, like, trying to tap within. Some of you are getting to a place where you understand that there's certain things outside of you that you cannot control. Get into a place of understanding that, the best thing you can do is just try to control you, your energy, your thoughts, how you act, how you respond to certain things. So a lot of you all can be really doing a lot of praying and just like, a lot of inner work. I love to see it. And you know what was so crazy about like an ego death? An ego death and these spiritual awakenings, it doesn't happen through like love and light, y'all. It happens through you walking through your darkness. It happens through you falling on your face. It happens through loss. It happens through heartbreak. That's what pushes you into it. Like, You know, there's different things that can be your vehicle to a spiritual awakening. And let's keep in mind, you can also have multiple spiritual awakenings within one lifetime. However, there are different vehicles that push you into your spiritual awakening. So it can be a heartbreak, it can be a death, it can be losing jobs, it can be a lot of different things, you know. So for a lot of you all, you could have been dealing with a lot, like, you know, a lot of heavy energy right now, a lot of things that, you know, you feel like, it's like, damn, if it's not one thing, it's another. But that's kind of how it goes. Heartbreak, yep. For some of you all, I was just saying, some of you all, what pushed you into your spiritual awakening is a heartbreak. It's being heartbroken. Honestly, that's what pushed me into mine. So, and I'm a firm believer. There's just certain things that there's certain things you learn through a heartbreak that you would never be able to learn through love and light. That's just all there is to it. So for a lot of my Libras, that has been the vehicle to your spiritual awakening, a heartbreak. Tell me more, Spirit. I'm gonna pull one more card, and I'm gonna get over to angel numbers just so we can like change the pace and get some like more positive. Oh my gosh, Libra, there's a lot. I just want to know, y'all know there's a lot of cards within here. This energy is very spiritual. It's like spiritual intervention. Some of you all are going through a lot of things when it comes to the matter of your inner world, your spiritual world, your internal world. Illumination, truth, discovery, awakening. But this is what's so beautiful about spiritual awakenings, right? Like, you can be in a place in your journey where it is very painful. It is very uncomfortable. But it brings you to this. Your evolution, your ascension. And I love to see that. You really getting in tune with the true you. Some of you are still learning yourselves, still discovering yourselves. You know? I love to see this energy. I do. Let's get some advice. Divine Spirit guides. Hold on, I want to get this sage lit back up. All right, Libra. So I did decide to pull one extra card from the deck before I move on to another deck. And it says round and round, cycles, triggers, lessons. A lot of you all, what you're doing is breaking a karmic cycle. This spiritual evolution, this spiritual awakening that you're going through is going to lead to you breaking a karmic cycle. For some of you all, you feel like you just go round and around and around. Like, you know, for some of you all, it seems like you're learning the same lessons over and over again. Rather, it's the same lessons coming in different people. Like one of my little sayings, the same demon, different body. Like, you know, a lot of you all can feel like you're at a place in your life where it just seems like it's like you're learning some of the same lessons. Or for some of you all, it's like I'm getting my heart broke over and over again, or I'm learning the same lessons through heartbreak over and over again. So for a lot of you all, this is just going to really push you. But I think this is going to be the first time that a heartbreak is really going to push you to a place of going within. Like, you know, I'm not going to go run and distract myself with this or that, or try to surround myself in this and that to try to distract myself from my heartbreak. I'm actually going to sit with myself and really try to understand, why am I in this pattern? Why do I keep repeating this cycle? Why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep pushing people away? Why do I keep whatever it may be? Because there can be a bunch of different lessons that come within a heartbreak. I know for me, I got to learn that I can self-sabotage in certain type of ways. So let's sit with that. Let's dig deeper. Let's see where that comes from. Where is that stemming from? Why do I push good things away? You know? So the lessons can vary from person to person. But I think for a lot of you, the beautiful thing about this is that you are allowing this heartbreak or whatever is happening to make you go within. All right, just a few cards for some advice for my Libra spirit. Advice to close this energy out, Spirit. Please, before this hit this 10 minutes. 10 minutes be coming so fast. 6666, it says great blessings, self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. So this has been your message. I actually thought it was a beautiful message. Though for a lot of you all, you can be going through a lot of heavy energy right now. Baby, there's light at the end of the tunnel, Libras. Okay, so just keep pushing. I love y'all so much. I hope this helped. Until next time, peace out.